Okay, so I was talking about using electricity in the sawmill, which might be used for the sawing process or planing or debarking. And I'm just going to look a little bit more detail at considering electricity generation, electricity transmission, and the consequences of this. Suppose we use coal to generate the electricity. Then that would obviously be transported to a power station, and that power station is going to generate the electricity, and then that electricity has to be transported along a wire until it arrives at the sawmill, where it gets used. So if we're going to look at the LCA consequences of using, let's say, 1 kilowatt hour of electricity, which is what is used at the sawmill, that 1 kilowatt hour needs to be transported through the grid system, maybe for hundreds and hundreds of kilometres. So you're going to have losses associated with that. When you generate the electricity in the power station, that's not 100% efficient, so there's going to be losses associated with that. So you're going to get carbon dioxide given off because you've been burning coal at the power station, but also you have to extract the coal in the first place, and you have to maybe transport that coal to the power station. So all of these different processes have to be included when we're looking at the CO2 emissions associated with generating that 1 kilowatt hour in order to get from coal to the process that we're interested in at the sawmill. So all of these consequences, the carbon dioxide associated with the transport, maybe carbon dioxide associated with removing the coal in the first place, all of these things have to be included in that LCA. And that 1 kilowatt hour delivered is not the same as the energy content of that coal when it was extracted at the mine. There's a very much higher energy content here because of all these losses across the system. And when we're looking at the energy content of that coal used to generate that 1 kilowatt hour, that's what we refer to as primary energy. So that's energy at source as it's found in nature. It's very important to understand that that's the primary energy we need to measure and understand when we're doing an LCA. When this energy is being used at site, that's what we call secondary energy. And we need to understand the distinction between these two things.